at one point he takes my microphone and then like
You're getting Alfred here. What's going on? Oh.
I saw Vitaly was there, and he was surrounded by, because he's now in the porn industry in some way, and so he was surrounded by loads of girls. And
oh, he was on the Bang Bus like 10 years ago.
But didn't he do like in the World Cup final? Didn't someone strip?
His girlfriend
his
stripped
girlfriend.
and wore a like a mankini kind of thing.
No, but did you
It was
know
class,
he was
to be
on
fair,
Bang Bus?
Yeah.
No.
He was on Bang. You didn't know that?
I didn't know he was
So
on Bang Bus.
before he did YouTube, he was on Bang Bus, and he was really poor. He's done a video about it. It's quite sad. I don't know why it's sad.
Was he banging on Bang Bus, or was he just
So-
on the Bang Bus?
He was about to bang.
Just waiting for his
So it was him and his mate got offered to obviously shoot a porno, and he couldn't get ads. And there's a video on it. I mean, there's a video on it online. but
So is he now working in porn? Kind of, it's like
No, he-
retribution.
It's like, just like, now made my
ads.
success. I'm going to just do everything on the Bang Bus
No,
now.
that's what happens when you abuse roids. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't bat at me,
Well,
please.
he was there at this convention. He was there at this convention. I thought this would be great for the video if I can interview him. So I walked up to him, and he was already like shouting, being really like obnoxious and loud. I was like, "Hey man, can I grab for a quick interview for my YouTube channel?" And he looked at me and said, "How many subscribers do you have?" And I said,
How did it like quite condescending? Like, oh, how many? Like,
no, it was like, "Yo, dude, how many subscribers do you have?" And I took that to be like, you can only have an interview if you have enough subscribers. So I then said, "I've got 125K. Like, is that okay?" And he was like, "Why are you asking if that's okay? Like, of course I'll do it, man. For God's sake, for fuck's sake, what are you talking about?" And got immediately very aggressive towards me. I was like, "Okay,
I love you, Vitaly, man.
yeah. So then
I love the pranks.
I then like he was like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's go now. Let's film now." I was like, "Okay." So I got the
Was he on gear or something?
he was definitely on something.
Yeah.
I honestly had a 30-second interaction with him, and I didn't know what to ask him. I was like,
You just froze.
completely. You can see it in the video. I think
He's quite big, isn't he? Like tall wise.
he's quite big. He was obviously very muscular. He was surrounded by 4 girls. He was calling them over, and they like lined up next to him on either side.
Like the fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah, honestly.
It's just like Avengers Assemble.
He was
going
going
to little halls of
he
the
was
Avengers.
calling them. He was like, "Brittany, Crystal," and they were like, "Kane," and they stood next to him.
Assemble.
Avengers Assemble, and you can see in the video I completely freeze, and at one point he takes my microphone and then like
You're getting Alfred here. What's going on? Oh,
he then like he then like puts his mouth around my microphone.
What did he do? Could you just do it for
Yeah, I don't. That's gonna haunt me.
Straight into it.
That's been clipped. And he put his mouth around the microphone and like sucks it and screams. And I take it back, and my face like, "Okay, I think we're done here. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm gonna just piss off now." So that was my It was a 45-second whirlwind of an interaction with Vitaly. He was on a lot of things.
And is it on your
definitely.
channel?
That's on my channel. Yeah.
Why did you leave it if on? Just because you could use it for that? Or
Why did I leave it in?
You seem like you were so uncomfortable by the interaction. I don't feel like kind of PTSD.
Because I think
Like,
I
what
left
just
it in.
happened?
I left it in because just the fact that having Vitaly on the channel and he comes across so badly.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, obviously I'm going to keep that in.
Did it do well?
No, because he got it did pretty well. I mean, all the horny teenagers on YouTube. It didn't get monetized, but I think it did pretty well. But I mean, I spent like what 700 quid on that whole trip of flights and accommodation.
That's not that bad. Though.
Get your mic sucked.
I was doing it on a budget.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
spent that on goats
Yeah,
a couple
that's
weeks
pretty
ago.
much
So.
goat yoga for me. I was just like, oh, 4K, yeah.
So I made no money from it, but it was it's
an
kind
experience,
of
though, right?
it was great experience, but it was something that my sister said previously. It's like type 2 fun. It's like when you're there, you are hating it. I was really not enjoying myself as I just want to get this and get out. But watching back, I can be like, oh, that was actually a really crazy
Did
experience.
you have any
that I had.
nice interactions with any of the
Yeah.
the people?
A lot of them were really nice.
who? Anyone that were big fans of?
The only person who no.
So
the
did
only-
you say we?
Maybe.
Oh, actually, I did speak to the girl Emily, who's in David Dobrik's.
Emily Willis. Sorry, I don't know
You
why.
said that
Why
too
did that
quickly.
come so good?
Yeah, I
His
spoke
eyes
to
lit
her.
up. He was like, Willis?
I spoke to her.
I don't watch her content. I've seen her on David's channel.
She was very sweet, but the reason why they're there is for meet and greets, and so they're already very much on.
Ready for
Yeah.
it.
Don't you find it so weird? Like, imagine if us YouTubers were doing meet and greets, but knowing that they've had a wank to us.
Well, this is the thing. People who were like lining up and going to meet them, and then they would like have this really awkward hug, and then they would ask for a selfie, and they'd be like, "I'm a big fan."
With their fedoras on, my lady.
Yeah, it was a lot of my lady. But what was funny is that all the girls had huge lines and huge queues of people waiting to see them, and the guys just had their little plinths and no one was there. So they just
chilling.
They just chilling,
Just
chatting
having
to
a
each
good
other.
Vitaly's got different kind of lines.
Is that yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
But the cam girls were really nice. They were really like up for like chatting and like were really funny and kind of good value.
Did you do more than one video? Because I don't remember Vitaly in that video, and I was watching it. Pretty sure it was. Did you do more than one video?
No, just that video. He's in there. He's in there about 6 minutes in.
6 minutes, 14 seconds.
Yeah.
He remembers it
Yeah,
very
just
well.
at the time that my world crumbled before my eyes.